baby left me. Well, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street.
The Source was at the Greg Fruin Theatre in Niagara Falls recently to hear about the Niagara Falls Elvis Festival, coming over the Victoria Day long weekend next year. For the first time in history, Niagara Falls will host an official Elvis event sanctioned by Elvis Presley Enterprises, Inc. in Graceland.
Today we have the opportunity of welcoming our industry partners, our media partners, and the community at large to come and learn about our Niagara Falls Elvis Festival coming in May 2017. It's the first time that Niagara Falls has been sanctioned by Elvis Presley Enterprises from Graceland to execute a proper Elvis ETA contest and festival. ETA is for the Elvis tribute artists. They come, they compete. The winner of the competition here in Niagara will be able to go to Memphis during Elvis Week and compete there for the Grand Champion Prize. We've invited our partners today to learn about what we're doing, learn about our inaugural event coming in the Victoria Day long weekend, and understand that this is not just about year one, it's about developing an event that's here for years to come, again sanctioned by Graceland, and that's the most important thing. Anybody can do a pop-up Elvis Festival, but to have it actually sanctioned officially by Graceland is important to have a successful event.
So I did a whole ton of research on Elvis and Elvis festivals, and what I found was a tremendously growing market in that particular field. So after thinking that through and getting all the information I required, I approached Greg and Alana Fruin, and we formed a partnership and agreed that we would go ahead and apply for a license, and that's what we did. We actually have we are a licensed organization through Elvis Presley Enterprises to run this event.
My forte is special events. This is what I do. It's who I am. And when Tony and I hooked up, we realized that we actually have a winning formula here in management and how to properly lead an event like this. And we thought, let's do this. And I mentioned today in our audience that this festival will take time. It is like the hosta plant. The first year we're going to plant it. It's going to sleep for a little bit. Year two, it's going to creep out, but year three, it will leap out. But we're still very excited about what year one will bring, 2,000 to 3,000 people on the Victoria Day long weekend. Again, we're hoping to involve the community. We are looking to have free events for them to participate in. We're going to be reaching out for volunteer assistance as well. Anybody that wants to be a part of it, we're open to have that dialogue and communication with. We're also looking towards our tourism partners to help partner and help execute the event as well. And one of the things that we learned today, and the audience learned today, is that with every registration of an ETA, part of the registration means they have to perform somewhere in a destination. So we're calling them our Elvis pop-ups. So how cool it is for one of our incoming tourist guests coming into the Hilton and at their lounge, boom, here comes a pop-up Elvis. And then go to Hornblower and there's another pop-up Elvis. It's kind of cool to have it happening on that weekend. I don't know if you heard me, but I did say that Elvis only participated and played in Canada, in the US, nowhere else. So we're very happy to have that celebration on that particular weekend. So Friday, basically all the momentum happens. People will be coming into town, a lot of momentum, a lot of excitement. We're hoping to have our community free festival concert out in the parking lot. That evening we'll have a special performance here by 2 world champions to kick off the event. There will also be an after party with the Hitman Band here in our lobby. The next day is when it all comes to become serious. This is where the contest starts. We have morning preliminary round, we have an afternoon preliminary round, and then in the evening, the ETAs have the evening off. We have another grand performance by some of our previous world champions coming together again on the stage, another after party, and then Sunday, this is what makes our festival so unique. We're having a dedicated gospel hour dedicated for Elvis. A cappella, very low key, fitting to be on a Sunday. After brunch is over, then we'll have the semifinals. And then we'll bring those contestants, those qualifying contestants from the semifinals back Sunday night. They'll perform in front of the judges. We'll also have an audience crown champion as well. So the audience gets to participate in the judging, and then we'll crown Niagara's grand champion that evening, Sunday night.
You know they're singing, oh, the circle,
The festival takes place in Niagara Falls May 19th to the 21st of next year. Be sure to keep an eye on their website for all event details. In Niagara Falls, you're watching The Source.